gets the honors as part of his senior night against John Ojiako, who's got a little bit of a height advantage.
It's 6'11".
And Ojiako controls the tip. Chanticleers in the first possession. Their starting lineup is brought to you by Pepsi. Kylan Blackman, Braden McVicker, Jacob Meyer, John Ojiako, and Ian Granja. They coming the other way, Old Dominion. Ty Williams here on senior night, driving to the left hand and goes. Ty Williams, part of the Old Dominion starters, along with Jason Wade, Chauncey Jenkins, Emo Essian, and R.J. Blakeney. Again, starting lineups brought to you by Pepsi.
Well, getting to that fast start, as we talked about, Old Dominion stretching the floor out. Jason Wade gets a tip, gets a steal, and Old Dominion gets a relatively easy bucket.
It's the way you want to start it if you're the Monarchs. Again, trying to end a 6-game losing skid. Coastal's won 2 of their last 3. We're real close to winning a 3rd straight. There's a turnover, another steal from Wade. Jay Wade pushing it. Tries to get a pass in there. It's going to be a kick ball on Blackman. So it'll stay with the Monarchs.
Old Dominion starting that smaller lineup. That's not something they see often. I mean, Jay Wade is playing the 5 spot, and he goes about 6'4", 6'5".
Essian pump fakes, now drives, kicks it over. Jenkins now going to drive to his left. Wide open for Ty Williams, left side, 3 goes! Ty Williams off to a quick start on senior night. He's got 5.
Well, that's one of the keys that Old Dominion wants to accomplish. They want to make buckets, and they had a lot of good looks just as like that one.
Tough shot from the left-hander. Myers going to be short, run down for these Chanticleers. So they've got a mix of some experience and some youth.
Well, what's interesting about Chanticleer's offense thus far, the ball is sticking. It's not moving from side to side, and they're probably maybe 10 seconds to the shot clock.
Ty Williams, baseline Jay going to be a little deep and rebounded by Ojiako. Ojiako last year was at George Mason. We saw him here at Chartway in a game early in the non-conference season against the Monarchs. Meyer, nice dish off to Ojiako, gets his shot blocked from behind. They're going to get a foul. Question is
down to the post, and that's why moving the ball is so important, so you can set up the big guys.
Ojiako just 59% for the front of the season. Old Dominion just a shade in front of him at 66%. Ojiako's second free throw goes, though. So the big fella who's second in scoring at 12 a game and 10.5 rebounds a game, the leading rebounder, gets the Chanticleers on the board. Again, there's the Monarchs lineup. Essian, Jenkins, Williams, Blakeney, and Wade in tonight for Leroy Odiahi.
Now settling to a zone.
Now Williams is going to attack, kicks it back out. Wade had a shot for a second. Then he passes it up. Jenkins, deep 3, and that is off. Wade fighting for the rebound, able to kick it out. Another possession for the Monarchs. Ty Williams, pump fake, step back 3. That's going to be shy. Rebound being fought for. And they're going to get a loose ball foul. I think they're going to get Blakeney on the reach.
You know, going against those Land of Giants, they go 6'11", 6'10" up front.
Chanticleer is still looking for their first field goal of the evening as we're coming up on about 3 minutes into this one. McVicker, nice pass into Ojiako, who's double teamed quickly, but he throws it away. Jenkins steals it. See, the Monarchs can make him pay. Ty Williams trying to get there, but he gets fouled. Senior night. Senior out of Philadelphia, transferred here from Oregon. He's got all the Monarchs points, all 6 of them now. Some size on the floor. The young freshman out of Charlotte coming in. The second offering is good. So Ty Williams off to a strong start here. He's got 7, all 7 of the Monarchs points.
I almost would have ridden that wave a little longer, Scott. I mean, Jason Wade was doing a really good job.
Meyer driving, fade away left-hander off the back iron, run down by Jenkins. Just cold start here from Coastal. Essian to Pounds. Jenkins step back 2 is going to be deep and rebounded by Ojiako. Blackman dribbles it out. Meyer trying to look to feed the post, but good defense by Pounds, denying Ojiako position. Meyer wide open three, though, off the back iron, rebounded by Chauncey Jenkins. So the Monarchs playing some defense here early. Pounds going to step into a three, and that's going to be off.
Rather than shoot that three, I think a couple dribbles in to shore up that shot.
McVicker off as well. Nothing falling for the shot that clears. Old Dominion's also 0 for their last 5. Coastal 0 for their first 4. SC in corner 3, and that's going to be off the back iron. Rebounded by Ojiako. So both these teams can't hit anything right now. Old Dominion on a 3-minute and 16-second scoring drought.
That was just a shot selection was poor.
Ojiako loses it for a minute, but he's just so strong, gets it stolen away. He's going to stay with Coast from 2006 to 2010, where he had a 21 season in 2007, 2008. Said that right now, really, it's tough making these midseason changes, but he thinks the team's coming together, and certainly they've been playing like it, sharing the ball better. Not shooting particularly well tonight, but there's a team that almost won one the other night on the road, and there's going to be a backcourt violation and a shot clock violation. Pickett. But bringing Devin Caesar as well as Bryce Baker to join Kenny Pounds, Ty Williams, and Chauncey Jenkins. Tough shot from Devin Caesar's not going to go. Ball being popcorn. Pounds runs it down. Back out to Baker for the short 2. He can't make it. Nobody's making buckets here. Pounds now put back. That doesn't go. Wow, 3 chances for Old Dominion. Didn't make a single one of them. They're over 2+ minutes now in a scoring drought. 0 for their last 9, but somehow lead this game by 5 because the team from Coastal has been pretty much one and done in their shot attempts so far. Easily checked in. There's a cross-court pass to Jacob Meyer. Pump fake and tough bucket made by Grania.
I mean, that was really good defense by Baker. He stopped the driver from going down a lane, but that was really good offense.
Yeah, Ian Granja, tough shot there. That's going to go through the hands of Pounds. Luckily, Williams grabs it, pulls up 3, in and out. 0 for the last 10 for Old Dominion now. Ojiako now in the post on Pounds, double team, kicks it out, and they're going to say travel. Old Dominion's doing a good.
Once he gets it in the point, Old Dominion's decided to not double team from the same position. Sometimes they'll bring a guy from the opposite side to double team, and it's difficult for the offensive player to make a decision where to pass.
Caesar trying to get downhill, cross court to Baker. Baker now going to drive. Gives it up to Pounds, back to Jenkins. Across the screen, Jenkins off the back iron. Wow. Monarchs can't buy a bucket, but another chance thanks to Pounds' rebound. 0 for their last 10, ODU. It's over 3 minutes and 40+ seconds now. Williams, the only player to score for Old Dominion, scores. He's got all 9. It's the Ty Williams show on senior night. Blackman picks up his dribble, gets it back to Meyer. Easley Jr. is checked in. Ojiako goes to the basket. He traveled again.
You know, I'm very
sad now for Ojiako, who needs to kind of figure some things out. He is off to a rough start.
And frustrated.
3 turnovers. Jenkins driving the baseline, got it to Baker, but he wasn't ready to shoot. Now he's going to pull it out. Ty Williams thought about it. Now he's going to drive, tries to get in the basket. Reverse shot for Ty Williams as he gets downhill. All 11 Old Dominion points from Ty Williams.
Unusual for Old Dominion. Normally it's Chauncey Jenkins that's leading it on scoring, but he's got some help tonight.
Meyer out to Blackman, who's double teamed. He tries to push it away, stolen away. Thrown ahead to Jenkins. Jenkins going to attack him. Blackman slaps it tonight from his Monarchs. I think he's checking the box so far, Billy. I think they've done a good job making things difficult defensively on Coastal and, you know, doing a good job pushing the tempo when they got the chance so far. And a foul as Ty Williams will get the
Out to Claire's.
So Jason Wade checked back in during that timeout, and Danny Pounds takes a seat. So early frustrations with 3 fouls for the Chanticleers, and it is the Ty Williams show. I mean, 13 points, Billy, and we've still got 11:37 to go in this opening half.
13 points, and that's all Old Dominion has. I mean,
this is a guy who led the nation in junior college a couple of years ago in scoring before going to Oregon. We know he can score in bunches. Beasley Jr., he's way off. Coastal just not necessarily taking great shots and even not looking good when they go up either. Williams passing it off, wide open, Bryce Baker for 3, and that's going to be short. Wade can't get the board. Blackman ends up running it down for the Chanticleers. Now Meyer in the lane for 2, and that's going to be off. Leading scorer still scoreless. There's a short 3 from Devin Caesar. Even Caesar can't make a shot.
Yeah, but that was a bad shot. Bad selection. Just one push.
Blackman misses a quick 3. Jenkins gets the rebound, and he gets knocked to the ground. They're calling for a travel. Wow. Ty Williams take a seat after 9+ minutes of carrying the Old Dominion offense with 13. So Ojiako back in the game out there with McVicker, Blackman, Meyer, and Abraham.
Oh my.
And a steal. Easy one for Caesar. He's going to lay it off the window for 2. So Devin Caesar on the board, and Old Dominion up by double digits for the first time today.
Another turnover, Scott. Transition bucket. But you ought to watch down inside.
Another turnover. And this time, Caesar throws it down 17. Brady McVicker gets it in to Jacob Meyer. Meyer has been held scoreless here so far. The only player to score for Coastal has been John Ojiako, who made 2 free throws. And as well as, and there's a 2 from just on cue from Meyer, his first 2 of the game.
Well, he gets to his left hand. That's a strong arm, but so he wants to get there.
And Ian Granges has the other bucket. He has had the lone free throw before Meyer. Coastal trying to pick up the defense just a little bit here too. Caesar almost lost his dribble. Blakeney wide open. Look goes down. R.J. Blakeney makes it a 20-6 game. Blakeney, the last time these 2 teams played, was just 1 for 10 beyond the arc, but knocks down his first attempt tonight.
Good spacing. Caesar drove to a point where he had to went as far as he could and made a nice pass.
Meyer gets it into Ojiako, the big fella, can't finish, rebounded by Pounds. They're going to have a moving screen, I think, on Old Dominion. Yeah, on Pounds. So that's Pounds' first foul. This is team foul number 3 in Old Dominion. We got 8:51 to go in this opening half. Ojiako, easy flush as Pounds gambled and he paid for it.
Yeah, as I said, that the war is down there. That's where this game is, and you know that's the thing about having a big guy and a post player. If you stick with it and you're able to start getting some buckets there.
Tough shot from Caesar with a man in his face off the back iron. And Pounds is going to get a foul, trying to run it down. Now he's got 2. Senior night, Jason Wade started as the big, and now they're going to need Leroy to come in here and give him some good minutes. Pounds with a couple fouls.
Not a stronger player, much taller, obviously.
And that ball's thrown away. Another turnover from Ojiako. And for Ojiako, that's number 5.
Okay, so I missed
4.
2.
Make that 4.
Neither team, in terms of fouls, neither team is in threat of going to a bonus, so that shouldn't happen.
Yeah, neither team really in a rhythm either offensively, although Old Dominion has this double-digit lead. They're only 33% from the floor. Essien, fade away, in and out. Rolled around the rim, pushing ahead. Coastal trying to get some pace going. Ben Moss told me he didn't mind his team running, he just wants to be smart about it. Ojiako just pulling his way in 1. As you mentioned, he's going to, that's the Coastal Carolina's trying to exploit it. And he knocks it down, so 7 now for the big man, Ojiako.
Well, if you're Coastal, you know, certainly having the clock stop and they can still get a decent shot from their big guy, that's a big plus.
Jenkins for 3, looking for his first points, way short. Run down though by Blakeney. Out to Ty Williams, who's had the hot hand tonight. Ty, tough fadeaway shot, that's going nowhere. Ojiako runs it down.
And that's what I mean, Scott. You get a couple mixed shots, and then you keep going down to your big guy.
Roger can't finish. Good rim protection there from Ojiako. Alley-oop going nowhere to Blakeney.
The defender, I think Chauncey on the other side of the floor had a trailer who was wide open for a shot.
So for Old Dominion, it's just their 3rd turnover, but Jenkins has 2 of them, and he's 0 for 4 so far. They need to get him started here. Muscling his way in there is Sanders, and he's going to go to the line.
Oh, now already.
Here's a 2-shot free throw, this time for Sanders. The left-hander drills it.
And
so
Scott,
Sanders is a...
2 minutes or so that they went from 2 team fouls to 6.
And they've also are now on a 7-0 run, Coastal Carolina, over the last 2 minutes. And Old Dominion in a almost 3-minute scoring drought, and the lead has now been cut to 7. Jenkins kicks it over wide open. Blakeney pump fakes. Gets into the big guys and turns it over. Meyer. Tough shot. That's going to be off. It's going to be last hit by Chauncey Jenkins. So we'll stay with Coastal Carolina with, and again, on a scoring drought that has reached 3 minutes and 17 seconds. Sanders. Cross-court pass to Meyer. There's a pull-up 3 that's going to be off. Rebounded by Blakeney as Granja couldn't knock it down. Jenkins thought about the deep 3. Now he's driving, kicking out to Ty Williams, who's got a good look. And that's going to be way off. So Ty Williams suddenly has gone cold after that fast start. So the Monarchs, and there's Meyer with the runner with his right hand. And the leading scorer for the Chanticleer is on the board again.
And it all started because the fouling and the clock stopping, and Coastal Carolina able to get to the free throw line.
Williams attacking, and he's going to get fouled.
A bonus.
So the lefty Ty Williams way off on that free throw attempt after making down.
Well, based upon how the game started, if you're Coastal Carolina, you're feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, 6-point game now as Williams is able to convert the second of the free throw. So he's got 14 of the Old Dominion 21 points. Wide open look, and that's going to be short from McVicker right off the bench. Tough shot from Emo Essian goes for the Monarchs. So Old Dominion finally sees a field goal win after not having one for 4.5 minutes. Saunders in some trouble, able to pick his dribble back up. Feeds it inside, and rightly on the post, and well done by Stoffel. There was no hesitation for Miroslav Stoffel. He just went right into the defender's chest and put it off the window.
They have a long team.
Williams, another 3 that is off the back iron. He's now 1 of 5 on range. Wade able to poke it away for a moment, but it's going to stay with Coastal with 16 on the shot clock. Devin Caesar back in for Old Dominion, replacing Emo Essian as well during that stoppage. Blackman pump fakes, wide open look. That's going to be off. But easily run down on the tip out by Abraham. Now Sanders over Caesar for two. Too easy. 4-point game now. Was a 14-point lead for Old Dominion with 3:34 to go in this opening half.
Sorry, offensive rebound on a long rebound. And you know, you have the blocks out everywhere on the floor. You just can't ball watch.
There's an easy 1-and-1 for our officiating crew tonight. Stephen Orcus Jr., Arthur Volk, and R.B. Claiborne as Ty Williams converts a three-point play. So he has 17, leads all scorers. And Old Dominions open the lead back up to 7. Lead that was as big as 14 here in this opening half, as both these squads have gotten off to slow starts shooting the ball.
Good move by Coach.
Another turnover on the shot that clears. That's been a part of the story. And Seven Caesar can't finish, going to get to the free throw line. Misses both of them. So Caesar's got 3 steals in this opening half, but unable to convert there. Coastal Carolina, 2:52 to go in the opening half. Blackman inbounds it. We're to Henry Abraham. Jacob Meyer, team's leading scorer, working into the post to Ojiako in traffic. The big man throws it down. Nobody can stay with him. Much smaller Old Dominion lineup out here right now.
He's big and strong.
Baker pulls up for a tough 3, and that's going to be off the back iron. He had Abraham right on him. So a 5-point game. And there's a block shot, and now we call a foul. Fans here trying to get him something to think about it. He drills it. Coach, they call that last foul of Bryce Baker. He's got 2. And Blackman hits them both. So Blackman on the board, averages just under 12 points a game. Those are his first 2 of the night. So it's a 3-point game, as close as it's been from the early going. Williams attacking, spinning around, missing everything. This sloppy offense from the Monarchs here in this opening half. They're not getting a steal and a clean look. They're in trouble. 3-ball goes down from McViker.
The most intriguing player on the floor, from my point of view, is a freshman, 6'10", 220, very good shooter. I mean, he looks good out there.
And we got a tie ball game. Been a while since we've had that, since it was 0-0. Caesar with the runner, short, rebounded by Wade. Wade puts back in for 2. Jason Wade comes up with a big offensive rebound. The Old Dominion Monarchs needed that, trying to stop this 7-0 run.
They definitely needed that, especially with a much bigger team.
So 2-point Old Dominion lead as we're coming up to the final minute of this opening half. Coastal Carolina, after a rocky start, found their footing here. They're shooting 41% now. But they throw that one away. Oh, but Jason Wade unable to handle it, and it's going to stay. Driving Blackman through some traffic, doesn't finish. Baker with the rebound. Old Dominion often trying to run here. Caesar kicking it out. Open Williams. He's going to drive into the lane off the back iron. Couldn't get it over Ojiako.
Yeah, don't know if I like that shot.
Meyer gets hit across the face. Who do they get that foul?
You know, you run as much as you can and then get a shot, a decent shot. So that was a bad shot.
So Old Dominion, after the make, has got a chance to take it, pretty much bleed the clock here for the last shot if they want. After Jacob Meyer buries both free throws. Jenkins working the clock with Blackman on him. Now Chauncey looking to go. Caesar going to pull up for a long three, and he knocks it down. Old Dominion back up by 3, 31-28. Abraham hurrying. He's going to have to pull up to try to tie it in half, and that's going to be an air ball. And Old Dominion here in this opening half. 9 points, 9 rebounds for Ojiako. So Jenkins inbounds it to Essien, and we are underway in half number 2.
It's going to be critical for Danny Pounds to be able to stay on the floor, not get in foul trouble, because he's the stronger of Old Dominion's big men and the tallest.
Jenkins still looking for that first bucket, finds a wide open Blakeney, corner 3, hits the side of the backboard. So Old Dominion, again, gets some looks, but not really doing anything with them. There's a missed opportunity from Coastal. Monarchs a 4-on-5. Blakeney misses it.
He was looking for a foul on the drive, but
there is a 3 from McVicker that goes. Time ball game.
6'11", 220. As I said, it's Canadian, and he's done very well in that Canadian basketball program. So he's a good player. I like how he looks, and he handles the ball on the perimeter.
6'11", 220, the freshman. Jenkins can't answer in and out. He is still over for the night. But you're right, Brady McVicker. I mean, 6'11", he's a perimeter big. Very international look, comes out of Nova Scotia, Canada. And then you got Ojiako, who's more of the traditional big. Down there in the paint from Nigeria. Meyer working hard against Essien. Gets it snapped away. Good defense from Emo Essien. Blakeney loses in the corner. Now he's going to drive. Tries to get it over McVicker and can't get it go, but Blakeney will go to the... He tries to take advantage of it at the free throw line where he's just 66% of the season, and he makes the first.
Surprised that Old Dominion wouldn't try to put a little cursory pressure on the ball if he should make both.
He does hit a both, but they're going to back off. So 33-31, 18-18 to go here in regulation. Old Dominion and Coastal Carolina.
Well, the idea of putting pressure on the ball is speeds them up, and that's what you want.
Meyer trying to turn the corner, gets it over to McVicker. Feeds it into Ojiako, turnaround jumper, good. A little turnaround hook. Ojiako now in double figures, tying it back up. Chauncey Jenkins gets it over to Ty Williams. Ty back out to Chauncey with 14 on the shot clock. Chauncey working hard on Blackman. Corner to Blakeney. Blakeney now attacking. McVicker gets a shot block and another foul call.
Come over to help.
On the help D. So that's only Ojiako's first. And Blakeney takes advantage of it. So R.J. Blake. Monarchs tonight have gotten themselves to the free throw line. Oh, he misses that one 13 times. So Blakeney only converts one of the two. Coastal still looking for their first lead of the game. Meyer kicks it out to McVicker, who moves it over to Blackman now. Ojiako off the double team. Nice pass. Good ball movement. Meyer for an open 3, and that goes. And the first lead for the Chanticleers as they're up by 2.
You wonder why Coach said, let's have good ball movement? That was an example of excellent ball movement.
And no ball movement for the Monarchs. They take an early quick shot again. And it's got to feel like Groundhog's Day for Coach Donahue watching this. Ojiako with an easy 2. He's filling up the stat sheet now.
He's tough.
He's got 13 and 9. And this is the largest lead from Coastal. Old Dominion to a slow start here in the second half. Ty Williams kicking it out from the baseline. Jenkins trying to get on the board. He finally knocks one down. Chauncey Jenkins, 3, cuts it to a point.
And that pass from Ty Williams took a long time to get there.
Jenkins finally on the board after 21 minutes. He's got 3. And just in a nick of time. Ojiako out of the double team over to Meyer. Meyer uses that offhand. I need to get a little separation. There's a shot that looked like it was partially blocked. McVickers 3. Jenkins around the screen, kicks it over to Essien. Essien in the lane, runner doesn't go. Ojiako saves it for Coastal. Now they're pushing. Blackman at the rim, blocked by Jenkins. Run down by Essien. Over to Ty Williams. To Chauncey Jenkins who fumbles it. Oh no, tough three, and that's going to be short. But Pounds runs it down. Now Ty Williams attacking, can't finish. Monarchs wanted a foul, they don't get it as Granja stood his ground.
So it's pretty good no call on that one. I didn't think that was a foul.
Yeah, Ian Granja did not foul, and there's a turnover again by the Chanticleers. Can the Monarchs take advantage? Ty Williams can't. Put back no good for Blakeney. Blakeney kicks it out to Essien, who's going to pull the trigger on a three. That doesn't go. So Old Dominion 3 looks there, come up empty.
Oh my goodness, fast and furious.
Monarchs just 28% from the floor, 0 for their last 4.
Coastal Carolina does not want to play that way, so they said, hey, let's slow this thing down a little bit.
Meyer 3, and that's going to be short, rebounded by Williams. So Monarchs now in an 0 for 6 drought. Williams going to kind of walk it up, and he gives it over to Jenkins. Ty Williams pump fakes. Now he's dribbling into trouble. No, gets away with it, and it goes.
I mean, the Chanticleers, everybody would look at, they thought it was going to be a call, so it was either going to be a block or offensive foul. Neither was called.
So 19 for Ty Williams off the window there. Ojiako gets fouled by Chauncey Jenkins, who reaches in to commit his shooting 2. And he misses off the back iron. Tonight they have been very good. Second offering is good. So Ojiako makes 1 of 2. It's a tie ball game.
He goes to the bench.
Then he takes a seat. So this is the 5th time this game has been tied up. Monarchs come out of that timeout with Devin Caesar and Bryce Baker joining Ty Williams. Also Jason Wade in and Emo Essien. So Jenkins does sit down. 3 from Caesar is way short, barely gets the rim, but Wade runs it down, so is able to save it. That just grazed the rim, so it did get a new clock. There's a 3 that goes from Ty Williams. Ty Williams. It has been an experience tonight, Billy. He was hot, he was cold, and now he's on again. That's 22 for him.
Thank goodness for Ty Williams tonight, all right?
22 points of the Monarchs, 42. There is a tough 2 by Sanders, who just checked in. John Sanders finishing at the rim to cut it back to a point. Essien penetrating, kicking it out. Caesar's going to step into a 3. And it goes and 1.
Baker set that screen. So sometimes you want to almost reward the other guy, the players that assisted and set the screen to help you get there.
And Caesar completes the 3-point play. He has 11 off the bench tonight for Old Dominion. They lead at 46-41. In the first half, ODU led by as many as 14, but Coastal Carolina has kind of found their footing ever since then. Blackman kicks it out to Meyer. Meyer penetrating, 2 on the clock, puts up the shot, air ball. Would have been a shot clock violation. Wade rebounds it. Ty Williams attacking, off the window, can't get it to go. Put back, good. I don't think there's...
It's got to be a 2-shot foul.
They get it, yeah, they gave it to 10, Sanders, who was in front of him, I believe, but he misses the free throw. He put the... R.J. Blakeney comes back in. Williams tries to convert him a second, misses them both. Oh, boy. So Old Dominion not really helping themselves at the free throw line here tonight. So not a bad foul in the end by Sanders as Old Dominion comes up empty. 5-point game. Easley Jr. off the back iron, but Ojiako runs it down and he gets fouled across the arm.
Jay had no control over it all. came into play.
Tough part about it. Now, Chanticleer's inbounding underneath their own basket. 20 on the shot clock. They get it into Easley. Easley going to work on the smaller Blakeney. Gets to the hook, but he doesn't finish. Caesar gets the rebound for the Monarchs. Baker, good looking at three. And it goes! Bryce Baker! His first three of the night and his first points of the night. It's back to an 8-point Monarch lead. Blackman driving, left-hander off the window. Nicely done.
Yeah, it's poor defense that time. Ty Williams got to get chest to chest.
You run.
Yeah.
Caesar with a pull-up three, no. Rebounded by Blackman. Sanders over to Easley, back to Sanders, who will pull the trigger on a three, and that's going to be off. And Williams dribbles into some trouble, and I think we can say the last time. SEM will inbound it for ODU. He just checked in for Ty Williams. He's going to get a breather. SEM throws it out to Wade. Now Caesar, back to Wade. Wade thought about it. Instead he drives. He gets his shot blocked by Ojiako. Pushing it. Blackman cross-court pass to Meyer. McVicker just checked in and he throws it away. Pull-up three from Caesar on the break. Doesn't go.
Did he just pull up off of Steele for a three-pointer?
I believe that's what he did. McVicker makes Old Dominion pay with a two.
Wait a minute. I didn't see that.
No, you did.
It was a steal, right, and he pulled up from three.
And he's the fastest guy on the court. Baker, step back two. That's a tough shot, and he banks it in. Bryce Baker called back. 6-point Old Dominion lead.
Incredible.
SC going to get screened by Ojiako, who rolls. Nobody's there to stop him. Caesar reaches in and foul, who's 4 of 5 from the line tonight. Just 59% of the year, but tonight he has been in a really good rhythm at the free throw for Ojiako. And Ojiako misses the second. Rebounded by Jenkins. See if Old Dominion can take advantage here. Extend this lead a little bit. They're up by 5. Jenkins, good look for a three. That misses everything.
He comes off the screen, but to not hit anything was just unusual.
Coming up on 9 minutes left here. Ojiako kind of screening for Meyer there, and Hessian did a good job to avoid it and get around him. Blackman pulls up for a three in front of Jenkins. Goes! Kalen Blackman. It's a 2-point ball game, 8.5 to go. Attacking and not finishing was Blakeney. McVicker for a good look at three. That's going to be off. Cross-court pass. To Blakeney, who's trying to get it up the window and one. And for Coastal, that's 5. They're racking them up here a little bit in the second half.
Well, ODU's not helping himself on the free throw line.
Yeah, Old Dominion has missed 8 free throws now, or 7 free throws now, Billy. Kylan Blackman can't get that one to go after hitting the tough one earlier. Essien attacking, loses the ball for a minute, hits the deck, and there they call the foul on Kylan Blackman. It was the right call. It was a little delayed, but it was a
the seriousness of where they are. You know, that's a game they could ill afford to lose right now.
Jenkins driving, kicks it out, and throws it over the head of R.J. Blakeney. He was not ready for it. Like if he would have been, I don't know, George Mirasan, he might have been able to grab it. He was 7'7" for the young folks out there that didn't know. Abraham pump fakes. Easily getting downhill, runner doesn't go. Putbacks do not go. Danny Pounds comes in there strong. Grabs it for the Monarchs, the freshman.
That's one of those intangibles. You won't see something like that that shows on the stat sheet.
Jenkins trying to get downhill. Off the winner, tough shot from Chauncey. Puts the Monarchs back up by 6.
Now it becomes a question of time, clock.
McVicker can't finish it. He had a good look at 3, but he could not knock it down. Blakeney driving, throws it away to Blackman. Oh, boy.
Left his feet too early and made the decision he was going to try to drive baseline and throw it out to Chauncey, but not a good decision.
Abraham around the screen. Cross-court pass. Blackman hesitated. Looked like he had an open look. Easily he's going to pull the trigger. That's going to be off the back iron. And run down again by Danny Pounds in a good position on Ojiako.
I'm telling you, he's picking up where it was in first half. They were really battling down inside.
Pounds has got 9 rebounds tonight in just 17 minutes. He has really given Old Dominion some good, tough minutes. Baker pulls up for the 3. That's going to be off the back iron. And 1 and done for the Monarchs in that possession. And we're going to get a quick timeout. The other night against App State, ran a different opponent the other night, Billy. But this is where ODU, started to kind of lose their legs a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, App State was a very big team, and they showed that in the last part of that game. They went down inside. And this is just as big of a team.
Meyer for 3, in and out. Doesn't drop it. McVicker, shot blocked by Pounds. Ahead. It's Caesar pushing it to Ty Williams. Ty Williams off the window. Gives it. First down for the throwdown. The freshman putting the stamp on senior night. 8-point Monarch lead. And another turnover. No. Stays with.
To the other end, it gets a stick back dunk.
Pounds
I mean, that's
got
just
10
effort.
rebounds tonight too, Billy. 10 rebounds for the youngster.
That's just effort.
And playing against a grown man in Ojiako as a grad student. Guy's been around the block, played a lot of college basketball. Rebounded by Ty Williams. Williams pushing ahead. He's got some numbers. Jenkins. He's going to drive, and he's going to get the foul drawn on Abraham. Coastal did. Was their last game. But maybe the tempo tonight has gotten to him at this point. Jenkins makes the free throw. Old Dominion's built it back up to a 9-point lead. Jenkins, second offering goes. So a 10-point game. Old Dominion back to a double-digit lead for the first time since the first half. With 4:42 to go on a night where Chauncey Jenkins has had a hard time getting his points going, but he's got 7 now. Ojiako, they call a block on Caesar. Oh, Caesar thought he threw the charge. Here, Dominy's trying to get an explanation. Ojiako is 59% of the season, misses it. So suddenly, misses both. Rebounded by Jenkins. 4.5 to go. 10-point lead. The crowd sensing it here at Sharpway. It has been a while since they've been able to celebrate.
Oh, this is last home stand for Old Dominion, so I know certainly they would love to have a win.
Ty Williams almost loses it. Somehow Essien runs it down. Caesar, big 3 off the back iron. Tipped up. Cross-court, Ty Williams gets it. Williams gets his shot blocked. And we're going to get a whistle on over these last 3 minutes, 56 seconds. And Ty can't get it to go.
Free throws, a 10-point lead could very well be 12 or 15-point lead.
He knocks down the second, so Ty Williams has a career high here at Old Dominion with 23, 60-49. 4 minutes to go left here in regulation. Monarchs try to hold on. Coastal, see if they get another push in them. Blackman driving in traffic. Oh, and can't finish. Billy Mann here with you. We'll see if they can pull it off here tonight on senior night. Clock is the Monarchs spread at this point. They can use as much of it as they want. Ty Williams getting to the hoop, off the window, and good! Oh, no foul.
No and one.
No and one. Could have been, but it's a bucket. He's got 25. And Sanders is going to foul from behind. If that's Jenkins, that's been able to build this lead without a big performance from Chauncey Jenkins, who was their leading scorer. But Sanders misses the free throw.
Chauncey picks up his 4th foul on that. So there's so many reasons for him just to put his hands up and not even try to block the shot.
So 12-point game. Old Dominion going to face some full-court pressure here from the Chanticleers. Need the ball back. Essien now in a little trouble. He throws it way ahead to Caesar's. Got him. Caesar's going to push it. Now he's going to dribble out of it. Ty Williams under the hoop. He wanted it, but now he throws the alley-oop to Powers and can't finish it. But there's really no reason for highlight plays here. And he got a foul on the floor.
Out 1 clock.
So 2:59 to go. Ball side out. 12-point game. Chanticleers need to execute and get some stops. Meyer to the bucket, can't finish, but Ojiako does. He throws it down in a quick timeout. Pressure from Coastal. Pounds is asking for it. Essien gets it. Essien picks up his dribble again, but he finds a wide open Ty Williams. And again, Ty moving the ball to Essien. Back to Jenkins. Ty Williams. Ty Williams going to shoot a 3 at 15 on the shot clock. And Ty Williams puts an exclamation point on his night with 28 now. Adding to that career high. Meyer misses. Rebound. Caesar. Williams again for 3. This one's going to be off. Rebounded by Jenkins. Bounce pass into Page and throws it down. From one within 10. 67-52. ODU pulling away here.
Now that's the finisher.
Again, it's been since January 18th when they beat Marshall. A steal. Push ahead. Ty Williams throws it down. He's got 30 on senior night. Ty Williams. 17-point Old Dominion lead. Blackman off. And
Seeing your shrink or your psychologist and you're laying on the sofa and then letting it all out.
Williams again. He knocks it down. Ty Williams with 33. He started hot. Looks a little cool to me, but he's finishing on fire. 20-point game, and there is a foul on Pounds. It'll stop a 33 for Ty. A career best here at Old Dominion for him as Meyer hits a free loss. Back to the win column here at home in the 7th win of the season. And Danny Pounds is coming out of the game, and Jason Wade is coming back in as the fans let him hear it. What a game for Danny Pounds, too. Dominion working some clock. Five on the clock. Caesar pulls up with 3 on the clock, and then goes. Everything's falling. For a while, but then Old Dominion is too much down the stretch. So we're going to play the final 40 seconds. Meyer, three goes.
You know, fifth or sixth year player. He's had some major injuries that he had to overcome. The COVID year. I mean, it's kind of like when you see the word perseverance, you see his picture of Jason Wade.
Yeah, consummate pro. I mean, what a great, he's a student athlete, got his degree back in May, and he is all that. They're going to miss him here. Meyer for two. We got people to thank. Let's run through our crew here real quick. We wouldn't be anybody without him. Boise Hayes, Andrew Hughes, Eric Gacci, also Richard Hutt, Source Castro, Daniel White, Chris Stansel, Alan Bevers, Kate Myers, Asia Legister, TJ Green, also Jackie Jenkins, Chris Ross, Amber, Roundtree.